Wesley's historic questions were about what to teach, how to teach, and what to do. For the Connectional Table's emerging forum, we will seek to update these questions for our current moment. We will invite energetic conversation that will illumine our identity, which is tied to what and how we teach, our preferred actions, what we do, and our abiding hopes as we envision the future United Methodist Church. Today, I am joined by Derrick Scott, Executive Director of the Campus to City Wesley Foundation, a United Methodist multi-campus ministry in Jacksonville and St. Augustine, Florida, and surrounding areas. Derrick serves college students at the University of North Florida, Jacksonville University, Flagler College, and Edward Waters College. Good morning, Derrick.
Good morning, Kennetha. It's good to be with you.
Derrick, tell us a little bit about yourself and your ministry setting.
I am the Executive Director of Campus City Wesley, CCW for short. We're a multi-campus ministry, very diverse group of college students that I get to lead and serve. And our hope is to have a presence on every physical campus in Northeast Florida. There's about 12 actually. At the moment, we're serving 3 and beginning our 4th at Edward Waters College. And it's an interesting ministry context. We do ministry specifically to the campuses that we serve, but with a big enough vision that it all is one organization, one campus ministry. And so specifically for individuals who are in leadership, they end up interfacing with students from young adults all across Northeast Florida. So we have this beautiful community of college students who are on multiple campuses, if they are on campus at the moment, and we all do the work together. I get to work with an incredible team of young adults, folks on staff, and full-time and part-time. And so together, we're really just trying to serve college students, make disciples on campus, transform the world, and we love what we get to do.
Wonderful, wonderful. In a recent devotional for college students, you wrote these words, and I'll quote you. You said, "When the waters of college are up to your neck, it is perfectly reasonable to wonder why life has to be hard. Rich, poor, privileged, oppressed, brilliant or not, we all have seasons where the raging waters of life just keep coming." I imagine a lot of us can relate to that statement, but tell us a little bit about what are some of the raging waters that students are facing these days.
I'll tell you, the image came out of a psalm that I've been reading that day. One of the things that's interesting about collegiate ministry, particularly as I get older, is that I forget how big and dramatic sort of everyday struggles were when I first became an adult. So things like finances and budgeting, like, it's overwhelming. Now it's like, that's what you gotta do. That's just adulting. But so some of the raging waters is the things that adults just go through, but because these are emerging adults, it's the first time they've experienced this, first time they've had to make their own decisions, first time they've even had to deal with consequences of decisions on their own. That can be a huge point of anxiety for these young adults. And we can look at that and say, you'll be okay. But I think it does require us to take them seriously. And so that's one of the things that I think could be sort of illustrated by the raging waters. I mean, right now they're having to navigate COVID, campus, they're having to navigate politics, and we're grateful that they are, in increasing numbers, Gen Z is engaging in the political conversation in our country, but we all know that's stress producing to be a part of that conversation. And so that and relationships, and I'll be honest, our families have a degree of brokenness that stay with these young adults, even if they leave home. So there's just a number of things that I see college-age young adults having to grapple with, having to deal with, work through, and I don't think they're unreasonable. I don't think it's just, young people and they need to get over it. Like, I think that it's serious and it's important to name and to give them space to grieve it, the things they're going through, but also to work through them, to get stronger, to get bigger, to build capacity.